And he comes along. For 10 years, he has been preparing for this role. He became a committed man, a husband, a dedicated father, and has been working on political policy for a decade and wrestling with whether or not he should run. What I bring up in the book is, I asked him, I said, what finally motivated you to run? He said, well, I was told for years, he said, I wanted to be president. He said, I really did, but my wife told me I was too brash and too bright, that America wouldn't put up with me. Mm-hmm. He said, you know what? I listened to her. And then she was watching the burning down of Baltimore. She was watching the riots on television, and she got a word. You know, sometimes God speaks to you, and you don't have to be a Christian for God to talk to you.
Yeah.
God spoke to Pilate's wife and said, be careful what you do with this man. And she said, Donald, if you run now, you'll become president. And he was eating dinner. He said, what? Wait a second. He put the thing on mute. He said, what did you just say? She said, now. Because he was debating on signing on for The Apprentice for another season. Mm-hmm. And she said, if you run now, you will be president. He said, why? What's changed? You said I'm too brash. She said, no. They've changed. America's changed. They're ready for you now. Wow. They'll push past the packaging. They'll get your heart. They'll hear you.
Wow.
That was the moment he called Michael Cohen, said, cancel The Apprentice. I'm filing for presidency. Wow. And he decided to run.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
It was his wife that pushed him over the edge.
Well, I think she's amazing and beautiful, and he listens. He respects her.
He does.
He does. You can see that.
You know, they live in a tower. You know, it's almost like a fairy tales type life.